I love me some Avatar Nation. Step on them, king. Step on them, king.
Please, you have nerve. You've been beating everybody.
I'm talking, baby.
What up, SK?
I'm here for the mess.
I'm talking, baby.
Get it, Daddy.
Hey!
I love me some Avatar Nation. Step on them, king. Step on them, king.
Oh, no, you didn't call me silly, honey. You're shady.
I'm talking, baby.
Get it, Daddy.
Well, goodness gracious.
No beef, just tofu.
I'm here for the mess. Get it, Daddy.
Woo, child.
Well, goodness gracious.
Avatar Nation.
All right, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? It's 12 o'clock where I'm at. It's 12 o'clock p.m. where I'm at, buddy. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I hope you guys are ready for the weekend. It is Saturday. I got something to say. I had some tea that I've held in for like a while, just because I'm considerate of the fact or the feelings of people's or the feelings of people and stuff like that. But I'm tired and I'm going to tell it. But before we get into it, let's just have a little conversation real quick. Kodak Black. I be rooting for Kodak Black. Like, he got President Trump. President Trump gave Kodak Black a pardon to get out of jail. And Kodak Black, he got like a popping album. It just came out like 3 weeks ago. Got a lot of hits on it. That whole Super Gremlin song with them little kids on it, I don't like the song too much because them kids or whatever. But I don't know. Yeah, whatever. But that's like, you hear that everywhere. It sounds like a damn nursery rhyme. That's why I don't like it. It sounds like a nursery rhyme, but it's about a guy who snitched on him or something and said we could have been superstars but now you an itch and all this other stuff. What's up, Kim? How you doing? Happy Saturday, Kim, with your illustrious, beautiful self. So he got pulled over yesterday. First of all, how you a rapper, got all this money, and you got expired tags and registration? Like, what? That would have been the first thing, knowing that you got a history with the law, okay? Then they said they pulled him over. I guess they pulled him over for that, but they noticed a strong odor of marijuana. Okay, I guess marijuana is legal in Florida. I don't know, whatever. But then he running around with 30, Oxycontin pills? So now they got him with drug trafficking. Lord, I don't get it. I don't understand it. I wish him the best in that situation. I don't know if he'll have to stay in jail till Trump become president or something. I don't know. But it's truly sad. But that just lets you know, just because you achieve stardom and fame, don't mean that things will go be 100%. Some people are attracted to that dark side of life. You know, some people, and you don't know who he being a drug mule for. It's a dangerous game out here. What's up, Black Strawberry Apple? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here today. I appreciate you. This is going to be a little short one. What's up, Cheryl, the spoiler Burnett? Ooh, I think Cheryl, the spoiler Burnett, I think this is going to be a good NBA season. I really do. That's a lot of moves being made. A lot of moves being made last night. Oh, not last night, but you know what I mean. So, yeah, just going back to that, you don't know, just because they superstars don't mean they happy and who they got to do what for. So I wish him the best because, like I said, he was on the up and up. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Ooh, my bad. Oh, Lord. Man, he messing up his money, too, because he got a concert and stuff he got to go to, but whatever. All right, oh, and then, like, in the middle of the night last night, I was watching Bad Boys for Life. Now, I don't know if y'all remember that. That's the movie with Martin Lawrence and, what's his name? Will Smith. Yeah, I don't know why. I was watching that. I watched it twice. I don't know why. I found it interesting. I'm not gonna spoil it like Cheryl to spoil the Burnett, but it was interesting. All right, so let me get into what I want to say. What else I want to say? So talked about that. Yeah, and then there was a story about a man that ran into a house to rescue these kids 4 times. He ran into the house 4 times. I'm like, damn, 4 times. Ooh, anyway. Oh, and then how I want to do this? Well, let's just talk about this real quick since I got y'all here. Okay, I didn't want to put this out. I've been holding this tea for a very long time, and I'm tired of this person lying on me. And I'm not lying on her, but I'm just tired of it. And it's a lot of things that I hold back just out of the fact that I'll try to be appreciative. Not, oh Lord have mercy, not appreciative, cognizant of like how it may affect the person. But I'm just tired of it. So in case y'all didn't know, back in the TSCC days, I was not part of that organization, so don't say I was part of the organization. You know, Bless Walkers was part of TSCC. VS didn't really want Bless in TSCC. VS only had Bless around because she was part of, like not Bless, oh Lord, VS was very strategic in who she had in her camp, right? And who she had on her panel, because she knew if she had a young person or old person, she even said it, if she had a young person or old person, a male, gay, whatever, that would attract certain audiences. Like you just can't have a group of young people because then the old people might not watch. You just can't have a group of old people because then the young people might not watch. So she had Bless up there to bring in the old people and the old money. That's pretty much what it was. Now, Bless was annoying as hell to VS in the TSCC days. Now, mind you, Wiley was part of TSDC or whatever. Now, in case y'all didn't know, Bless Watkins was trying to get peen pics of Wiley's peen from Wiley. That's why she kept like helping him and all this other stuff and giving and giving him money and all this other stuff, because it was just really weird, like how she kept always assisting him, and that's why, because she wanted peen pics from him. Now I do not have confirmation that she received Wiley's peen pics, but let me just tell you, it's a good chance that she did. Now the reason why she want Wiley peen pics, because her man can't get his thing up. Right? You see how she talked to him and just like she pretty much throw him in the room and close the door on him. So I guess she got tired of not seeing a peen in a while, so she wanted to see Wiley. And she knew Wiley was always showing his peen on the internet, online, and all that. If y'all were around back then, you know he was always sending it out and all that other stuff. It would, you know what I mean? So Bless Watkins wanted to see that, and she kept asking and all the other stuff. Now, I didn't want to put that out, but that's truth, and that's why she kept helping them get the TV, get the, you know, get the TV. But she was, sending them money, helping with the rent, the car, all that. Now I know some of that was a collective effort by TSCC, but a lot of that stuff she sent on her own, in hopes that he would send her a peen pic. So that's some TV, that's some truth for y'all regarding Bless Watkins and her desperate ass. Hold on, y'all. Let me turn that off for a second. Uh-oh. Did I do that right? Oh no, hold on. Okay. All right. What's up, Spicy in Philly? Yeah, Spicy in Philly. Child. Do you know? Spicy in Philly. Do you know a bus ran over my earbud? One of my earbuds, not two of them. One of them fell off, and I wondered about while I was walking down the street, and then a bus ran over. And I looked up, and I picked up the damn earbud, and all I had was just nothing but shredded, squished, crushed earbud. But I got one earbud. Ooh, child, them buses got some big old tires, but whatever. But yeah, going back to Bless Walker, so she was out here asking for Wiley peen pics and stuff like that. Like I said, I do not know if he gave it to her, but probably so, since she was buying everything for him. But anyway, all right, what's the next thing I want to say? Regarding my cold, so I went to this doctor, y'all. Oh, child, this is a story. I went to the doctor. Okay, because I had to get rid of that cold. I didn't know what the hell was going on. Boy, now I told you the last time I went to the urgent care. Now this time I didn't go to the urgent care. I actually went to a doctor. Okay, so the last time I went to the urgent care, the doctor came through and he busted through with a dingy white, a dingy medical coat, a doctor's coat, and he big as an elephant. I was like, Lord have mercy. I said, do you know Brianna? No, I didn't. Oh Lord, Spicy. So then I said, this is too much. I can't keep coughing, and then the phlegm was act like it was wanting to stay to the back of my neck. So then, I said, I got to go to the doctor. So I went to the doctor. Okay, y'all. I was like, ooh, I wasn't really worried about who would pop through the door, but man, woo, this doctor that popped through the door, that lady looked like Superwoman. I call her Super Doctor Doc. She was fine. Woo, she go to the gym, and you know what? I made sure I had my shirt. I was just in my shirt, so she could see I go to the gym too. Ooh, that doctor was fine, and she was one of them like military doctors. Like she be staying on. She like, did you do this yet? And I said, no, I didn't do that yet. She said, you better get. Well, I need you to get on it. I was like, damn. I was like, okay. I said, I'll get on that. And she said, well, I want you to get an X-ray. We need an X-ray of your chest. I said, okay, I'll do that right. I'll do that tomorrow. Boy, ooh, she was fine, y'all. She was fine. She had some biceps. Her legs were tight. I said, okay. I said, I see you, doctor. I see. I was so happy. She knew her shit. She knew her stuff and all this stuff. And she's like, do you smoke? I said, no, I don't smoke. She said, well, your chest is wheezing. I said, yeah, because I got this damn cold. Well, it didn't go down like that, but she did ask if I was smoke. I didn't know because I got this cold. But yeah, I was pleasantly surprised. It's good when you got a doctor that looked like a doctor and not like a doctor that looked like what is that? A hot dog eating contest person. Anyway, so yeah. So I had to take off work, right? I had to take off work. So this calculate, I don't know. This coworker tried to set my ass up, right? So I guess he gonna run and tell the superior because they kept messaging me. I'm like, why y'all messaging me for? I told you I wasn't gonna be in the office today. Well, what y'all doing? Like, don't y'all check y'all company emails or whatever? So I said, please, I didn't say, please stop bothering me, but I said, I'd let y'all know that I would not be in, and I'm in the middle of prepping for my medical appointment. So I guess whoever was responsible got called out because they didn't do their due diligence. So he tried to set me up the next day because I had to tell him, I'm like, look, I got an x-ray thing. I got to do it at this time. I won't be there for this 9 o'clock obligation. I said, I may not be there because you never know with traffic and so forth. So he gonna try to bring me into the big boss, right? This is like, I gotta play this. This was like the biggest fail ever. Okay? It was just like this. It was the biggest fail ever because he tried to bring me into the big boss and be like, oh, do you have a doctor's note for when you weren't? I was like, are you serious? Now, I know how to play the corporate game. I'm like, yeah, I'll have it to you by the middle of the day. And the big boss was like sitting there like, why are you wasting my fucking time with this bullshit? Right? He didn't say that, but you could tell by the look on his face to the dude that was trying to get me in trouble. Like it was like a personal vendetta and all this other bullshit. And then it fell so bad that when we walking out the room, the coworker gonna be like, okay, yeah, you dumbass. You tried to set me up and it didn't work. Like the big boss didn't even have nothing to say. I'm like, and then he was like, well, didn't you have like a 9 o'clock appointment? I said, no, I had a 7 a.m. appointment for me so I could be here on time. Like, it's like he didn't read the email, so he got his ass caught up. Anyway, I just had to share that with y'all. How they try to like, what they say? All weapons formed against you shall not prosper or will not prosper or whatever like that. That's how I felt. He was trying to form a weapon and it did not prosper. Anyway, yeah. What else going on? The other thing I need to say was I went into the store the other day, and as soon as I saw Twinkies, I thought of Brianna. I said, well, she can't eat those. I don't know why. As soon as I thought of Twinkies, I saw Brianna. I thought of Brianna. I don't know why. But yeah, that's crazy. The other thing I want to say, well, Peaches, I'm all right. She gave me something, but when she gave me it worked immediately. But it's hopefully going away. I don't know. We'll see what the x-rays say. I may have walking pneumonia, so I don't know. I may have walking pneumonia, I feel, to a bit. I got to figure out what's going on. So, because it's going on too long. Because remember I told you I thought I had COVID, but I didn't. Thank you, Spicy. Good for his dumb. But yeah, it's like I told you, don't be doing that. Like, don't be doing that. And I just don't like people like that. And he felt real stupid when he walked out that damn room. And he a black dude too. That's the worst. I was gonna go live yesterday and say that's what your own people be doing you worser than the other people. Like the other people, I ain't got an issue with, but his tall, black, goofy, looking ass gonna sit up there and try to do that. Anyway, that's why he look dumb as hell. Anyway, I'll pay him dust. What's the other thing I want to tell y'all about? Okay, this whole cancel James thing. Look, I know like some people, like I said, are conflicted about the whole situation. But y'all as subscribers, I always feel like we as content creators, we have a choice. Well, not a choice, but we do have a choice. But we also need to be held accountable for the words we speak. I can get on here and say the most heinous, ridiculous stuff, whatever. Okay, yeah, but there's going to be consequences and ramifications for that, right? And James knows that. You know what I'm saying? So the people saying, oh, they're trying to cancel James. No. And I'm tired of people sitting up here saying, oh, the beef sector don't got no rules. The beef sector this, the beef sector that. No. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. We can control what we allow and what we don't allow. And I think people say that so that they can get away with everything and anything and let anything occur. That's stupid to me to sit up here and say, oh, the beef sector got no rules. Anything's go. No, that's your stupid ass that not y'all in this chat, but that's your stupid ass that got that logic that anything goes in the beef sector. No, that's not cool. Excuse me, that's not right. Let y'all sit over here and start showing some child pornography and sex trafficking bullshit, and you'll see how far that goes. No, that's just an excuse or a license to do what y'all want to do and try to get away with anything. Now, what he said with Emmett Till and all that other stuff, that was wrong, right? And he wants to sit up there and says, I can say what I want to say, and ain't nobody going to tell me how to say it or what to say. Okay, that's fine. That's true. You got that, but there's consequences and ramifications for your words. And you've been on here too long to know and to understand that. And also, God gave him a second chance at life. And I don't think God gave him a second chance at life to do and spew this stuff. And another thing is, y'all need to stop playing with the motherfucking dead. Okay, I don't know why y'all keep wanting to bring in the dead. And Emmett Till ain't got nothing to do with over here. Emmett Till ain't got no relatives. Emmett Till ain't got no children. Nothing over here for y'all to want to bring him up as an analogy, okay, for somebody else. And then on top of that, he want to sit up there and say with dumbass Shelley, oh, that they say that Emmett Till paved the way for me. And he want to say, how did Emmett Till pave the way for me? And dumbass Shelley gonna sit up there, yeah, how did Emmett Till? Y'all some dumb, not y'all in here, but there's some dumb mofos. James, how the hell Emmett Till paved the way for you? Emmett Till paved the way for your ass to sit up here for you to work with white people, right? Emmett Till highlighted the fact of racial injustice in this country. That's how he sit up there and paved the way for your disrespectful ass. Since you don't understand it, since you want to play dumb, that's how he did it, dumbass. And let one of your, and I'm gonna say this shit, let one of your boys, okay, be brought to death or have to go through that humiliation or that torture that Emmett Till did. Then you will want everybody to motherfucking care, right? You can't sit up here and move the goalposts, let's disrespect Emmett Till, but when it happens to your sons, okay, now in this day and age, we gotta care. And I'm just gonna highlight it because sometimes you gotta sit here and bring people, family into the situation and relate it to them for them to understand the magnitude of their words and their actions. And like I said, let your sons have done what Emmett Till had done to him and see how you feel then. And let somebody on YouTube make an analogy like that. And then you want us to say, you would say that that's distasteful. That's wrong. Right? Be careful of the words that you speak, man. Just free speech ain't free. Yeah, it's no cost for you to say them, but the ramifications and repercussions of what you said, there may be a cost to it. Now, what they doing to cancel her, hey, I don't know. You know what I mean? I think that he thinks he can say anything and everything, and then y'all want to sit up here and label him as some kind of, put him on this some kind of pedestal when he does not act like somebody that's on the motherfucking pedestal. He don't have to do 90% of the things that he does and still maintain and get the respect that he can get or wants to get. But for some reason, he reaches down to the depths of evilness and vileness to play. Like the whole thing of wearing the Black Lives t-shirt. I felt he intentionally did and say that shit on purpose to see how far he could get, what he could get away with. That was intentional. That was by design. Okay, you like I said, like I was telling the people the other day. You say you a wardrobe connoisseur, right? A garment connoisseur, a fashion connoisseur. So you can't sit up here and tell me, oh, I didn't know. I just threw on the shirt. I didn't know what I had on. Motherfucker, you knew what you had on and you knew what you were going to say. So not only did you disrespect your own motherfucking race, you disrespected those who paved the way before you so that you could sit up there on TV, not restricted on a segregated channel or whatever. Anyway, what's up, CC and TV? How you doing? You said his murder. CC and TV says Emmett Till's murder catapulted the civil rights movement. Exactly. Richard Baby said, it's a shame you even have to explain it. What he said was in poor taste and disgraceful. But then on Bristol Babe, when I sit up there, it says, he's like, I'm not going to apologize, like all pompous and arrogant, not even contrite, right? And that's the problem with the situation, Bristol Babe, is because when some real shit pops off with someone outside of the blacks, outside of being black, then we're going to be in uproar and we look motherfucking hypocritical because we just allowed this big fat elephant to sit up there and disrespect Emmett Till, but we're going to get mad at some person who's not the same skin tone and complexion, who may have said the same thing. And then you can't do that shit because you look like a hypocrite. And then your whole argument, whatever happens in the future, has no weight behind it because you're not consistent in your argument and your stance regarding civil rights and the respect of black people. You know? Ugh. Peaches says for the drug out drag tree to say he will drag someone like Emmett Till was is ignorant and just wrong. Of course. And he knows what he says. It's not like he speaks before he thinks. No. They just opened that case back up for the Emmett, that lady in her 80s. They want to charge her. Yeah, because they found out that she has an open arrest warrant for her. So Robin Love said, I was just trying to listen, but I cannot believe a man almost 60. I don't understand what Emmett Till has done to enlighten his livelihood. I just don't believe that. I was trying to listen, but I cannot believe a man almost 60 don't understand. He's willfully ignorant. He chooses to want to understand what he wants to understand, and what he don't want to understand, he won't understand. And it's sad. Like he don't even sit up there and be like, "Yo, damn, I fucked up," and let me just say sorry, even if I don't mean it. Say sorry, but no, he's so pompous and arrogant, and that will lead to his downfall. So, but thank you for that comment, Robin Love. He doesn't feel he has to apologize because he knows the sheep will still follow his weak ass. Okay, but like I said, let the family of Emmett Till hear what he said, right? And then let's just put it like this. Let's some white supremacists get a hold of what he said and start making that shit go viral as a reason as why they could disrespect black people, right? Or vice versa, let the family of Emmett Till get, made aware of that. Let it be known that it's on YouTube's platform, and see where it goes from there. It can really get ugly. If people want to take it there, it can really get ugly. But see, he hasn't had to suffer the ramifications of his mouth, his nasty mouth, dirty mouth, foul mouth, when he's talking about people's mothers, dead mothers, and stuff like that, and people who've passed away and all that. He has no respect for the dead. But let me tell you something real quick. You keep playing with the motherfucking dead, they will rise up on your ass. You know what I mean? Like it's just a buildup. It's just really like a buildup, right? I think like with Jay Wilson, excuse me, Jay Wilson kept playing with God, Jay Wilson kept playing with God. God gave Jay Wilson subtle warnings, like, yo, chill, you using me for money, you using me. And we kept saying, Jay Wilson, stop playing with God. Look what happened. His job, and then Grinder. So that's what I'm saying. Stop playing with these spirits and stuff like that. Who y'all have no reverence for people who passed on to the other side, but they're still roaming around, and it's like he's asking for something bad to happen to him. All right, it's just like you playing with Brian Mama. You don't know Brian Mama will come out of the blue and slap your ass with a shoe in your closet. Like you really don't know. You really don't know. Like really, it's just. Oof. Peaches says he don't feel he okay. All right, okay. Let me see what I'm saying. He will only apologize if the family asks him. Why put the family in the situation to have to? Because he's just that like low. He's just that low. Peaches says James should be canceled and Black Twitter and the Tillman family should be made aware of his comments and videos. I agree. And see, the thing is, what's even more compounding to the fact is that he's wearing a Black Lives shirt, which is making a mockery of the whole movement, the whole notion, concept, idea within itself. To say that, like, it's deep, and I think it's very calculated, to be honest. Because I ain't never seen him wear that shirt before. This is weird. Robin Love says, Jacob was just waking up, King. If you wasn't clear as to what I was saying, so I understood what you were saying. I just had to reread it. Excuse me, I still got that cough. What up, Madame Scorpio? It's the scary older people like William Bless, Nika, that didn't care. And I know, and I agree with you, Madam Scorpio. And the sad part about it is William grew up in that era. William was in an interracial relationship. William went through the racism and all that other stuff. So it was just like William is like, to me, is he the biggest disappointment in this area? Yeah, he is the biggest disappointment in this area, right? Because when I was on my Avatar Nation page, I said, hey, William, do you mind coming up? And now the Avatar Nation page is for more like educational, informational stuff. So I said, hey, William, do you mind coming up and sharing like the trials and tribulations of being in an interracial relationship during that time? No, he failed. He drops the ball in everything he does. Like, what the fuck is your legacy on this motherfucking earth? Excuse my French. But that's what shit that pisses me off with older people. Like, they sit up here and complain about the youth don't have no respect for them and shit. But what are we to respect? You get what I'm saying? Like, it just dropped the ball. He could have been someone who could have educated us, like, first person about what he went through. Right? Because the whole thing with Emmett Till was because he got accused of whistling at a white woman. Falsely accused. You know what I'm saying? He should have been like, and then, he'll just sit back and be like, oh, I don't like you. I don't like what you said. And that's it. Like, you're a weak ass. Like, you ain't going to ever probably meet no James Caldwell. James Caldwell ain't pay your motherfucking bill, your casino bill. I don't get it. I don't get the fact, like, the reverence they have for someone they ain't never even meet. He looked like a mother. Hold on, y'all.
I'm the F to the E, R, G, the I, the E,
Sir
and can no
King.
other lady put it down like me. I'm Fergalicious.
Welcome to Tofu Alley.
Stay vicious. I be up in the gym just working on my fitness. He's my witness. I put your boy on rock, and he
Sir
be
King.
running down the block just to watch what I got. So delicious. It's hot, it's so delicious. I put them boys on rock, so delicious.
Welcome to Tofu Alley.
Hold up.
No beef, just tofu.
All right, sorry about that. I was coughing a little bit because I was talking. I was getting agitated. But what I want to say is just like I don't get it. Like what? You call him out in his mother? Like what is your legacy on here? like stand up and say something like that. Like it's just like he old as Methuselah and sits up here and don't even like check the people. Like to be honest, he could be more respected than motherfucker James Caldwell, because people would be like, yo, that's our patriarch. That's somebody that, you know, is telling us the way it was so we don't repeat the mistakes of the past. But he'll sit up there and canoodle to these people and all this other stuff and I just don't get it. It's just sad. It's just so sad. Whew. CC and TV says they don't respect themselves. That's the sad part about it. Call the law says I used to like William. I couldn't believe him. Yeah, it's just so sad. It really is. What's up, Lala? See how you doing? Good to see you. Peaches with the Z says James is a low down, dirty, lonely, heartless, ugly man and should be removed from social media. He got people drinking James Jones Kool-Aid, and I don't understand why. It's like, can somebody show me something? I've been asking since I've been on this. Can y'all show me why y'all have this reverence for this man? I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing. Nothing at all. I don't. I'm sorry. And it's not me being a hater. I've asked somebody, put together a collage. Point me to a video or something where he's done something. Did he run in the building and save somebody? Did he make a dress for the first lady? What? Let me know. I mean, did he appear on, you know, America's Next Top Model, not America's Last Bottom Model? You know what I mean? Let me know. Robin Love says, why won't this stuff just admit James is what they call? He is a bully. And the sad part about it, if you listen to when he speaks, he's on the phone constantly with people. That's how he can endear himself to these people, because he's behind the scenes all the motherfucking time talking. And I'm like, and I listen, he's like, oh, you know, when we talked and I talked, and didn't I tell you this? And I'm like, that's how you sit up here and get these people to bow down, because they're probably telling you their deep, darkest secrets, so they know if they go against your ass, you'll probably put them on Front Street. Anyway, ooh. Yes, call the law. Facts, history from our elders is very important. I totally agree. Whew. Yep, James is the bully. Most of all the bullies hate themselves and have no love in them, and no one took them. That's true. And let me tell you something, y'all. That whole thing about him being celibate, I don't think that's a self-imposed celibacy thing. I think that's more of a I'm just saying that's not self-imposed. Trust and believe. Because as much as he be looking and wanting and feasting and lusting, that's not self-imposed. Black Girls Coach said if James had a larger platform, with more reach, he would have been canceled for that. Oh, totally. CCTV says it's the numbers. Madame Scott said it was sad, blessed. Rather talk about anal sex instead of she's a whole. Bless is a whole embarrassment to herself. Like she just reminds me of a 12-year-old in an 80-year-old's body, to be honest. Collecting AARP and government assistance at the same damn time. They respected him simply because he had 30K subs, but no longer. Oh, but the numbers to me are irrelevant. His numbers are not a true reflection of what he's doing today, right? I don't get that. I don't get that. I mean, I don't get that. It's like, are you pulling that in today? I mean, even so, if you are you being respectful of your audience? Are you being respectful of your people? Are you being respectful of your culture? I don't care about no damn past accolades while you sitting over there on a sweat-stained couch with ghosts running around. Please. Please, please, please. All right, I got to get up and get out of here, but before I do, I got to talk about Ness. So Ness is over there. Now, Ness is in Seattle. So Ness is, I guess, found some casino-addicted friends. Now, it's very interesting because Ness got swindled out of some money, I feel. Because Ness was up here bragging that I guess she was on YouTube and all this other stuff, and she was live doing this. So apparently, one of her friends or whatever, I don't know, some girl came over from the casino. She slept over, and because then she had to stay because she was drunk. But Ness was worried about her, so the girl said she was sleeping in the car instead of drive home. Could have found out that she left with her boyfriend, but in the meantime, there was another concerned party too that came over. The girl said she was broke, and then all of a sudden, during this live, Ness got a cash out. So Ness bragged, "Oh, thank you so much for the cash out." Do you know that like not even 10 seconds later, Ness' friend said, "Oh, I ain't got no money. I don't know how this gonna happen. I ain't got nothing." And sure enough, Ness said, "Oh, okay, I'll give you the money." I was like, "What?" And I was like, "Ness, you just got played online. This lady of yours found out that you got a cash app for somebody online and then is not asking you for money." I couldn't believe it. I was like, "Wow." I was like, "Wow." I was like, very interesting. So, Robert Love says, "What does his subscription have to do? He only getting 1,000 in the chat." Robin, for some reason, people think that numbers are irrelevant, but I always say, what did numbers get people? Numbers got Tracy locked up in jail. Numbers got Jay Wilson lost his damn job, right? And potentially his boyfriend. Like, it doesn't, like, people, it's just weird. It's just it's a weird thing. And like I said, he don't have to do 90% of the vile stuff that he does. You know? And then this is the weirdest thing he said yesterday. He said, "Unfortunately, my mother is still alive." And he was talking about Brian, and yours isn't. I was like, wait a minute. Are you saying it's unfortunate that your mother is still alive? Like, that was a weird comment that he made, but whatever. I try to get into the dynamics of that. Anything else I want to say? Oh, if y'all want to, feel free to send a gesture to $ Sir King Crown. Ooh, it'd be tremendously appreciated. $ Sir King Crown. I would appreciate it. Yeah, he said it. He said, "Unfortunately." And I'm like, you said that. And then he kept saying like his mama's an itch. You know, I really don't think he respects his mama, nor his mama respect him, to be honest. They had this pseudo fake relationship. But I don't know. It's just odd. The whole situation's odd. And it's just a whole I think the more you stay on the phones on these applications, the more popular you become. Because there's a lot of finagling and shenagling and scheming you can do. I don't be on the phone with nobody, so like that. I ain't got that much time. Yeah, he said, "Unfortunately," and I heard it. I heard it, Peaches Z. It says, "Unfortunately," yeah. He said, "Unfortunately, my mother is still alive and yours isn't." And I was like, "What?" Yeah, he said it. I have to go back and see which video it is. I think it's the last video I watched, so I shouldn't be that hard for me to find it. So Peaches, he says no one in his personal life likes him. Well, I really do like people say that the people on here like are personas, or not who they are. I really do feel with him, he is who he is offline. The same person he is online, the same person he is offline. I really do feel that way. They say Sean Bradley's different. I don't know. But with him, I get the impression that he is completely the same. Because anytime you see him, like when when he was with another content creator, let's say he's with Duchess Kelly Love somewhere, or he's with somebody else, his persona is like his aura is still the same. You know what I mean? With Five Babe, you can sometimes see like, okay, when she comes online, she's in Five Babe mode, but when she's out somewhere else, she's like, just a different person. With that beluga whale, oh hell no, and I totally believe that. He is who he is 24/7. Like you can't tell me anything. I'm the ish and all that. So, ooh, I didn't know you got timed out. I can't see who get timed out on StreamYard. If you got timed out, I do apologize. Call the law. Um, but I don't know why you got timed out. Let's see. Robin Nuss is wild. I think James is a good person, but he put on the show for no. I gotta disagree with you on that one because you can't sit up there now. Robin Love, I'm not coming at you, so don't take it personally. But I can tell you can't sit up here and tell and say the things that he says, and he has like if you're a good person, what do you have? A conscience. If you're a good person, you have a conscience. And that conscience will crush your inner chest to make you do the right thing until you do it. And if you don't have a conscience, then you do what you want to do and it has no bearing on you. When you can sit up there and says, "I'm not going to do it, I'm not going to apologize, I say what I can say and I'm going to say what I want to say," that immediately tells me you're not a good person, right? And you're not good and you operate the same way offline. I don't feel for him that this is a show. Everything he does is him. You know what I'm saying? Everything he does is him, who he is. You know, and that's how I feel. And it's sad because without the sacrifices of Emmett Till, his ass probably would not be around today, right? They probably would have lynched him in the dress that he wears around. And it's so sad for someone who is discriminated against on a consistent basis to say those nasty and disrespectful things regarding the legacy of someone who paved the way. Yes, James, he paved the way for you. Your dumb ass. Go read a history book instead of a cookbook. Anyway. All right. Anything else, y'all? That's it. I gotta get going. That's pretty much all I wanted to say. Was there anything else? No. No, that was about it. All right. Anybody got any other questions before I leave? I'll ask them I'll ask them who did it. So yeah, he paved the way for all of us. I totally agree. But sometimes you gotta make it direct. You know what I mean? You gotta make it direct. So all right, anybody got any other questions? That's all I pretty much got for y'all, to be honest. Stay cool out there. They say gas prices are supposed to be dropping. We'll see. And other than that, be the change you want to see in the world. Make sure you take care of your health. Health is wealth. Health is wealth. So please make sure you take care of your health. Your health is the only thing you got. So, are you being careful who is following you? Yeah, by taking my ass to the gym. Taking my ass to the gym and having my head on a swivel. So that's what I could do. You know what I mean? Like I said, they could do what they want to do, right? But like I said, there's ramifications and repercussions for people's actions. And I haven't done shit to nobody for you to want to be following my ass. So, well, that's good, Robin Love. Let me tell you something, Robin Love. The hardest part is the beginning. The hardest part is the beginning because what? You soar, your body is telling you no, right? And you don't immediately see the results, right? But once you're doing it for like 3 weeks, because yes, I said 3 weeks. I know, that's a long time, but 3 weeks, it just becomes second nature, right? And it's a great way to start the way. I mean, not the way. Thinking of y'all. I mean, the great way to start the day. Your brain start acting right. You start seeing the results, and your body starts, responding. So. What's up, y'all? I mean, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. That's the thing. I was going to say something about that. And I think it's bad that, it's terrible, actually, that Tracy has put out all that lady's business. I heard her talking about, the family issues and stuff that Carrie was having. And that's the thing. Like, anybody that I say, like, just like Tracy was telling Ness to watch out for me, I tell anybody to watch out for Tracy. Tracy is, like, very possessive. Very possessive to the point of like she thinks she owns you. It is an MO. It's a something that she does all the time. She thinks that she owns you. Like anybody wants to start a platform, she then thinks that platform, your platform, is her platform, and that's not the case. That you can't invite people on that you want. But I gotta tell people, can Carrie then tell Tracy who to have on her platform? No. So Tracy doesn't have the right to do that. And I just think it's wrong. It's a habitual thing that she does consistently because she's insecure. She's childish, and she's possessive. So that's how I feel about it. It's just simple to the point. So all right, so call the law. You see Spicy's message. Spicy says that she apologized. It wasn't on purpose, that she, put the phone down in her pocket. So Robin Love says, I need to lose 40 pounds or what? Walking a mile and a half a day. I'm going to up it next. So, all right. So Robin Love, the other half of that is, what are you consuming? When are you consuming? It's best to eat, they say, before 7 o'clock. Let your last meal be 7 o'clock. Excuse me. I know that's hard. So if you need to eat after 7, make sure it's some kind of vegetables or something like some carrots or some lettuce. Also, be careful of the sugar intake because sugar, does add calories to you and stuff like that. Be also conscious of like carbohydrates that you're eating and stuff like that. Like pizza, are you consuming too much pizza, bagels, and stuff like that? That could make it difficult for you to lose the pounds that you want to lose. But the key thing is, like I said, to stay active and drink lots of water and stuff, and try to make it fun. Because if you don't make it fun, you're not gonna stay with it. That's the key thing. Try to make it fun, because if you don't make it fun, you're not gonna stay with it. And this is a lifestyle change. This is not a a fad, because that's where people you know run off. Now let me just say this about Jay Wilson in his car. I saw with Jay Wilson in his car, but you got to understand, Jay Wilson still got that weight. Jay Wilson lost the weight in his face, but he still got it in the arms and his chest. Not hating on you, Jay Wilson. I'm just pointing out the facts, and that's only motivation to not fall off the track. So. Ooh, Lord, Tree is ignorant and uneducated, so why listen to a complete fool? Because people like to listen to people who are less than them, who are dumber than them, who they automatically got something on. A lot of people don't want to listen to people who are smarter than them because it reminds them of their own inadequacies. That's why people listen to her, because she's so dumb. Robin Love says, yes, he does. I saw that. And like Robin, I'm not saying that to hate on the man. I'm just saying that to, point out just don't stop. Because, people paying you compliments and, people say, oh, look at my face. Oh, I lost all that weight. And they just see the face and then they like, that's it. So oh Lord. One of the people in the back came to the front and said, oh, LOL, I noticed that when he was sitting in his car, but Jay Wilson is good. Yeah, he's good. I'm just saying that, excuse me, I'm just saying that. I'm just saying what I noticed, right? Because I know people, you gotta understand, when people are praising you, you feel that's the time for you to fall back most of the time, right? And I'm like, nah, bro, this ain't no time to fall back. You better step it up. You better step it up. So, oh Lord, Peaches with the Z say, Jay went and got a cool sculpting. That's all, y'all. Okay. Yamin says, OMG, you are correct. Adapt his weight results. Adopt his weight results. I was worried about Brianna breathing on Olivia. Some people act like they care about her losing weight, but after hearing her breathing, all jokes aside, I'm scared of her. Yeah, you know what, called the law? I didn't hear that part of the broadcast of Olivia's, so I couldn't really mention that. But I do still want to talk to TC because I still got some questions for her. But if it was that bad, yeah, that's scary, because that means that weight is on them hearts and on that lungs. All right, under the steering wheel will show you. Under the steering wheel will show. Okay. Tofu Bless Walkers is stalking you. She was sending her subscribers to your page to harass you about sharing it. I know that lady is weird. Like, she keep telling me like, oh, this is how she getting a pedicure and how I'm doing this and how I'm doing that. Excuse me. But I'm like, I don't even pay attention to her, to be honest with you. So Peaches Z says Brianna's happy being 800 pounds, so let her get. Peaches Z, at a point, it's really hard to. This is the thing you gotta be scared of, right? You gotta be really worried. Like, at a point, you can't. Like, even if she was to change her lifestyle, right? She would still have difficulty. And what I mean is, she would still have excess skin. She still would have to put in that work. She still would have to, like, stay away from things that bring her happiness through food. So if I was in her situation, I would be like, well, what's the point? Like, I would seriously say, and I hate to say that, excuse me, but I really say, what's the point? Because you're asking me to take, you're taking away from me all the things that bring me joy, right? For me to eat food that I don't enjoy, and then to do things that don't bring me happiness. Like, it's not like she gonna turn into a Tyra Banks or a supermodel, So, it's a tough predicament to be in, to be honest. That's why we were trying to help her earlier when she was younger and smaller, but you know, some people don't want to do what they need to do. So, whew, it was really bad. It was really bad. People were telling her to mute. She probably had that microphone so close to her face. Oh Lord, Yamin. Yamin says he's even more disproportionate now because of the slippage and pudginess. He lost some weight, but he's not firm anymore. Yeah, yeah. I see. That's the thing. When you don't do things natural, and I don't think he did it naturally. Um, excuse me. The body picks and chooses where it's going to lose the weight from. To be honest, like you can't sit up here and say, I'm gonna lose weight in my legs. In a way, you can, because if you just work out a certain part, or if you just work out your arms, obviously you're gonna see effects in your arms. So, but like I say, he's got that weight. He's got to lose all over, but that may not be his goal. So we'll see. Yeah. Caldwell says losing weight fast will do that. Yeah, yeah. So prayers up to Brianna. I hope she figures it out. But at the end of the day, the person's got to want it. We can't want it more than a person. And I just feel because at that size, it's hard to do that. Like you got to understand the weight on the bones, the stress on the bones. Even if she was to do exercise, she has to be very careful that she doesn't injure herself. Like she would have to go in a pool. Then you're talking about psychological issues because does she feel comfortable being in a bathing suit? So it's really a complex situation. And like I said, when you start taking away food and stuff that all she knows is food because it's bringing her immediate gratification, right? I mean, I don't even know. You got to have a real. That's why I really wanted to talk to TC and Kimmy. Like, what is the support team behind her? Because when you're in that situation, you really got to have a strong support unit. So, what's up, Bo 32? How you doing? Good to see you. Spicy and Philly says, not being funny, but she can probably donate her skin. Oh, Lord, and get it removed for free. Oh, really? Mm. Mm. Ooh, ooh, Lord, peaches. All right, y'all. Well, I hope y'all found this informative and enlightening live. I try to, we are the beef sector, but we control the rules. And we don't let anything go. And I think a lot of people, like I said, that say that shit are trying to let anything go to just have mayhem. And we're not going to have that shit. You're not going to disrespect those who allowed you to be on the internet and have freedom of speech and all this other stuff with y'all black asses. And then y'all going to desecrate and disrespect them while they passed on so you can have liberties and stuff like that you're currently enjoying. That's crazy. But with that being said, I'm out of here, y'all. Y'all have a good day. If y'all want, please feel free to thumbs up the live. Please subscribe to the channel. Thank you to all my tofuans and moderators. I really do appreciate y'all. And if you want to, please send a gesture to $ Sir King Crown. It'll be tremendously appreciated. All right, I got to get going, y'all. But please make sure you always do what's right. And please always listen to your conscience. Because if you don't listen with your conscience, then you feel with regret. All right? All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Take care. Have a good one. See you later. Bye, y'all.
Tofu Alley. No beef, just tofu.
That boy is good.
Okay, Spicy says, I know a guy who lost 400 pounds and he's looking into it now. So, Spicy, what he do with the excess skin? Did he just wrap it up? Like, does he just wrap up the skin? Because that's a lot of 400 pounds. That's a lot of excess skin. So, does he just wrap up the skin or something? I mean, but then you got to also think about the recovery time too, right? So, all right, y'all. Spicy will give us an update on that later. But talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good day. Be the change you want to see in the world. Make sure y'all take care of y'all health. All right. See you later. Bye, y'all. Yeah, but is he like? How does he deal with the skin he got now, the excess skin? Because she said he lost the 400 pounds. So if he lost the 400 pounds, then the skin is just hanging. But he can't walk around the street with the skin just hanging. So he got to sit up here and wrap it up or something, right? So that's what I'm trying to see if Spicy knows, like, that's how he dealing with the situation currently before they cut it off. So I don't know. But all right, y'all. I'm out of here. Take care. Have a good one. See you later. Thank you again. Bye, y'all. Ooh, what? I'm a stressful eater. Oh well, then go. You know what? If you're a stressful eater, then go eat on some like some carrots or something, or some grapes, something like that. Don't eat on all them potato chips and pizza and all that, because then you'll blow up real big. Man. Boom, boom. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Bye. See you later.